Hello viewers, in this video we will see auto-generated question paper QPG system, a Python Excel interface, a real-world project now running successfully since 2023. Part 2 video is on OS Python module. OS module introduction. OS module is a built-in function in Python for interacting with the operating system, like creating files and directories. That is, you can make folders or files. Management of files and directories. That is, you can rename a file or directory, delete a file or directory, or you can move a file or directory to some other place, or you can get information about files and folders. We can also manage environmental variables like path. What is a path? We will see later. Now we'll look at one particular function, os.list directory of OS module. os.list directory dir is a method or a function in Python which is used to get the list of all files and directories in the specified directory. Specified directory. Example, in our project, pj folder in a D drive, so which contains Excel files. So pj folder contains Excel file. This pj folder is the specified directory. So how to specify the directory? By using path environment. So or path parameter. So parameter is path. This is optional. It is optional. But since we want to go to particular directory, that is pj folder or directory, we need to have a path in this particular function. What is a path? A path is a string of characters that uniquely identifies the location of a file or a directory or a folder within a file system. Example, for a path, how do we mention a path? This is an example. So this pj folder is in D drive. This is how to mention a path for a pj folder or any particular file or a directory. So click. So you can see this is a D drive pj folder. So D drive pj folder or directory, D drive. Here these are all the files available in the pj directory or pj folder. All are Excel files. These are input files, and these are all question bank formats. These are all different question bank formats. We already discussed these in our previous video 1. Let me close now. Note, before using OS module functions, we first need to import OS in our Python script or program. Now we will see the demonstration for os.list directory function. So we know that this particular function lists all the files and directories in the specified directory. First step, open Python IDLE, Python editor. Step 2, open the file name, file_list.py. Step 3, now run this Python program. We'll do that one. Here type Python. So you will get here IDLE Python. Double click. Wait. Oh, it's opened here. So file. Click on file. Click on open. Now move this up cursor. Click on quick access. Now you can see the list of files I have frequently used. So this is the Python file_list. Click on that. So this is the file_list py is a Python file. So first step is import OS. Then we have to mention the path. So this path is then given as a parameter to the os.list directory. So if you mention the path, it will go to the specified file or directory. So pj is a specified directory here. Okay, so because this pj directory has our Excel files. So file underscore list, this variable will list all the files available in PJ folder. Now let me run this program, run module. So you can see here the list of files, mid second ECE mid 1 CS1.xl files. All are Excel files, all are Excel files. I think some 7 or 9 files are there. So we already saw that also now. Okay, next is OS module without path variable. OS module, a function os.list directory without path variable. So path variable is not mentioned in this within the bracket. So what is this one? It is the same. This method in Python is used to get the list of all files and directories, but from the current working directory, not specified directory. So what do you mean by current working directory? It means the directory of the Python program. It is the directory of the Python program. Example, in our example, OS underscore module is a directory in a D drive. So this particular module, OS underscore module, contains our Python program named file underscore list.py. So click here. So you can see here there are 3 Python files: file underscore count, file underscore list, OS underscore module underscore rename. So file underscore list, this is our Python program. We need to access this. Later we'll see now. Close this one. Next, note, before using any OS module functions, we first need to import OS in our Python script or program. So this must be ensured. Import OS. So demonstration for the os.list directory without path environment function. So this is all the files and directories from the current directory. So again, step 1, open the Python IDLE, open the file underscore list.py. Now modify this program, Python program, by removing path. Save and run the Python program. We'll see that one now. So we already opened here. So this is file underscore list.py program. We'll modify this by removing this path. So run this one. It will ask for save. Save this. So you can see here these are the files. So you can see here these are the files available in OS underscore module. These are the files available in the OS underscore module. This is the file which contains our program, file underscore list. This is our program. Okay, our Python program. So that's the difference between path and without path in the os.list directory. So if path is mentioned, it will go to a specified directory. If path is not mentioned, the all files and directories it will consider from the current working directory. Next, so we'll next move on to the Python length function. So that we'll see now. So the length function in Python is used to get the number of items in an object. It is most commonly used with strings, lists, tuples, dictionaries and others. It returns an integer value representing the length or the number of elements. So what is the syntax for this length function? The syntax is length, within the bracket you have to mention the object. So what is the object here? Object means what? So object in our project is file underscore list. It is the list. It comes under list. So which contains the list of Excel files in PJ folder. So this particular variable file underscore list contains the list of Excel files in PJ folder. So we'll now show the demonstration for length function. So step 1, open the Python IDLE, Step 2, open the file underscore list.py. Step 3, now modify this Python program by including the length function. So num underscore files is the variable, integer variable. And the next step 4, save and run the Python program. We will do now. So this is file underscore list.py Python program. So now we'll include length function. Let me copy this. So number underscore files is an integer. So this is the length function. File underscore list is a list variable. It is a list variable. It has the list of files. And then one more thing, we need to print. So we'll use this print statement. Copy, Control V. So now we'll get the number of files. So run module, save the program. So the number of files for processing is 3. How many files are there? 1, 2, 3. So there are 3 files. So we'll again modify and put here path. See here path is there. I'll include path, P-A-T-H, path. Again run the program. So now you can see here, these are all Excel files. The number of files for processing is 9. So this is how we can use length and OS directory functions. Now I'll close this one, minimize this one. So next Python function is Python dot replace function, that we'll discuss now. Replace method or function replaces a specified phrase with another specified phrase. Syntax: string dot replace old value, new value, count. Count is optional, but this replace works with the string variable. Example: file underscore list. This is not a string, it is the list variable. So we have to use this kind of statement. File name dot replace. This one is dot xlsx is a old value file extension. Then this is new value -qp dot xlsx is the new file extension for the file name in file underscore list. So we will see this. Next we will see the demonstration for replace function. Step 1, open Python IDLE. Step 2, open the file underscore list.py. Now modify this program by including this particular statement. Then step 4, save and run the program. We'll do that now. So what we'll do here, include. So I'm going to include, copy, Control V. So dot replace. So all .xlsx file extensions are replaced by -qp. So next we will see the copy, paste. So we'll print a new file list. Now we'll print the new file list. Run the program. Click here. Run module. Save. Please wait. So you can see here. So these are the input files. These are input files dot .xl sx, dot .xl sx, so on. This is the input file. This is the input file. The number of files processed is 9. You can see here all files are replaced by hyphen qp, hyphen qp, hyphen qp dot xl sx, hyphen qp dot xl sx. So I'll now close this one, minimize this one. So that was the demonstration for replace method or function. So next, please watch part 3 video on auto py to exe tool to convert Python program or script to exe file. So video link will be given in the description. Thank you viewers.